your season. Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond gone like I'm dreaming. I wanna see the king on the scene. I'm talking when freedom ring. What you mean? It's epic. I recollect I've been indebted, selected to be a soldier, and I'm better than. All of my brethren, these demons been doing the most. So we holding the post to the heavenly host, turn these serial killers to cinnamon toast.
Yeah, prophets on the corner and we came to say today. Coffers gonna test and we gon' move them out the way. Grips on the hip, tell them heathens fix their face. Blowing up the trumpets, then the angels activate. Cause it's war time. We gon' bring the kingdom from the front lines. Ashkenazis paying for their war crimes. Clock of doom is ticking, ain't no more time.
If this was a movie, it's the last act. Think this is a lie, we gon' surpass that. All the enemies, put 'em in. Where the 12 at? Say this kingdom, now we going past that. Let's go. Movie in my head and it's the last act. All my enemies, put positivity.
Ayy, and I want my foot on their chest. Ayy, my foot on their neck. Ayy, let them know my God the best. Ayy, 12,000 times 12,000, 144K to your leg. Ayy, ready to punish the heathen for all of their scheming. No dreaming, I'm screaming. We gotta get even. My anger, I'm feeding. They back gon' be bleeding. I'm reading and preaching the work. I witnessed the power of Jehovah. Now we bringing the truth straight. And they tried to trick us like Hotep. And they tried to burn us like Molech. As I'm pulling the scriptures, I see that they feel it. They seeing destruction and see my redemption. Ayy, and Christ got plans for you. Matter of fact, let's go in the Bible. Let's see what he planned to do. Chains and glistening swords, a lot of chains and blistering swords. Interpretation, you know that it's short. You ain't out of this range. He ain't coming up short. 12.
Cause it's war
Let's go.
time. We gon' bring the kingdom from the front lines. Ashkenazis paying for their war crimes. Clock of doom is ticking, ain't no more time.
Think this is a lie, we gon' surpass that. All the enemies, put 'em in captivity. Where the 12 at? Say this kingdom, now we going past that. Movie in my head and it's the last act. All my enemies, put 'em in captivity.
Second, love, I can't, it's hostile. The trauma with the gospel. More than 12, it's like 1,000 apostles. Hit your block and then we dip like it's nachos. What's a op? We in the kitchen where they pop toast. Riding like a Tahoe, never scared of them potholes. Save the same ones they made a victim. Plagued with the sickness, the scripture gave the prescriptions. It's a doctor bag, play without the hockey mask. Came to chop up whoever, then it's a body bag. Told them we the sons of God and I got to brag. Whole hood know we in the field like where the cotton. It be plots and haters that wanna copycat. They know my stock's the greatest, they wanna stock in cash. Patiently waiting to put a stop to that. They gon' man like hope they copy that.
East Babylon, North birthplace where every soul's usually the worst. Kick your block getting shook up, get surfing the earth. My race pure gold, should've never been here in this place. We almost home now, this is third base. Smack a smirk right off a jerk face with verse. I take it personal, to perfect in the earth aglow. Ain't no plan B, birth could build different. Still, we ain't scratching the surface, it's still it. We still sliding on demons, we drill different. Baltimore hitters is Kyle Rick. class on how we switch the pitches, mortify my digits, all 6 figures. Either get with us or get lost in that day east on when we pissed off. Hey, trap money made the hood sick. They wanna hear the trap songs, but I gotta put some God on this. Hey, I know that they never heard it. Years I was ignorant. How boys talking whoremongering. Whole family gang banging, warring over colors. Hey, I know that you seen the same thing. I know that you seen that man change, I'm growing up. I hear Bible got solutions, but I'm clueless. All I hear is trap music. You just going stupid. Who's it that's gon' music? It's the youth, and look at what you doing to 'em. We the problem, my own people. We the reason for our ruin. Hey, we were slaves, but there's another side. Freedom as an Israelite. You want the riches, got commandments. You want the wisdom, come get understanding. You want the crown, but the path to it mighty. Hey, I ain't grown till I realize the right real price. Recognize the Lord has something for me, Israelite. We've been killing our own people. Tell me, is it 'cause of pride? Whole world coming to an end, so I had to slide. And so I had to slide by God. Teaching to the youth about the truth is how I live my knowing that I'm doing positive. Help me sleep. Knowing that I'm one of God's kids make me feel alright. Hey, yeah, it make me feel alright. And you can need to get your mind right. Yeah, you just need to get your mind right. And you just need to get your mind.
Yeah. Let's go to war.
Let's go to war. Yeah. Go give me my sword. Leave me alone. Walk in the building like give me my throne. Smoke, then it come to the dome. I take over Texas and make it my home. Skirt, boom, fly through the room. Flying this ship that look just like cartoon. You want the smoke, we got armies on moves. The Lord get an order too. 12 never lacking from Jackson. We been about action, the South be a faction. We got the numbers to make you a fraction. My Bible is precept, now that's really matching. Place where they put us on ships. Throw with the power, I summon a whip. Talking, I gave all the options. Give me my Bible and let's get it poppin'. Shout out to Dallas that beat a platoon. Look to the east and then back for the boom. We been up fighting from 12 until noon. Up burn a big house and then find all the Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Bring me my sword. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Sword. Let's go to war.
You be a soldier, an soldier, and teacher, a reader, a flyer, a mic and a speaker. I gotta beseech him. I cut him, then pass it to deacon. The captain gon' feed him, and bishop gon' bleeding, fatigue, anemic. And pastor been dancing with demons. He fought like the season is treason. When brothers believing, they turning the leeches. Them ties been screeching. Pull up and go. No sorter yet. Look at them 4 signs. It's Caesar and Jesus, a kingdom you need to be seeking and looking for your tribe. I got Judah and Ephraim in here. Bible got secrets to hear. Bringing it closer, it's near. Shifting and changing the gear. Breaking and changing on feel. Mill. Upright. Let's around getting the foresight. Seeing the vision right from the beginning, but these niggas playing like Fortnite. We got it for real. I want to stamp the seal, bearing the sword, the shield. If it's a war, it's a kill. As it is written, you been with. War. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. War. Let's go to 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 war. Sword. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Scoffing and scheming, that scripture that we said before. Pull up and hop out with Bibles and precepts and cut up the demons like give them some more. Christ coming back with a legion, redeeming the people, the nation, deceiving them poor. The power to break all the heathen with a rod of iron, make them bleed and destroy. Get your faith fixed. Christians still stuck in the matrix. Your prophet, a teacher for hire, yeah, he a magician that play tricks. And we put in work, yeah, great bricks. And the South, the best man, Tay Diggs. And bottom, yeah, straight out the mud, and we ready for rest like day 6. Purple shirts with the shine on their boots. Terrestrial Chili give us a boost. Never hide, man, cause we on the news. The demons try, but they know what to do. Romans 9 when I pull up on you. Verse 13, yeah. And go make them bleed by the hands of the dirty South Kings. 12. Let's go to war. 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 Sword. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Let's go to Let's go to war.
Come in, not their Bible casting down imagination. Come in, not their Bible casting down imagination. Come
Check,
in, not
check,
their Bible
check.
casting down imagination.
That's right. We back.
That's right. We in the building.
Oh, Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, Israel. Most High Christ bless.
All praises. Hey, Zamar, I'm glad you reminded me. Hey, man, make sure y'all go and follow us on TikTok. We are live on TikTok. We are live. There we go. We are live. Hit the QR code. Follow us. Let's get those followers up on TikTok because we are live there on TikTok.
That's right.
Make y'all go and hit the QR code. All praises.
One day I'm gonna get me one of them ads, y'all.
Hey, I thought he had.
Yeah.
Hold on. No. You
somewhere around there. Yeah, man. Go and do that on TikTok so we can go live on there on the daily on the CDI, man. Do a little thing in between, man. Some Q&A, some questions.
See that? There you go.
Nations. There we go. I got it. All praise to the Most High.
Oh man. So make sure y'all go follow. All praises. Hey man, we back. Hey, Zabar, are the phone lines open or no? Just type yes or no. I bet to ask you. Okay. Hey, we see y'all in the comments. Hey, it's Casting Down Imaginations. We back with another episode 427. And I know a lot of you, not you righteous women, you righteous black women in the comments that's watching, but a lot of these women finna be mad today.
Oh boy!
But we casting down these imaginations.
That's right.
We casting down these imaginations. Rita, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well let's go ahead and get into it. Give me that in Corinthians.
Yes, sir. The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God.
So that's what we are here to do. We're here to cast down imaginations and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And guess what? You black women that think you independent, think you don't need no man, that's a delusion. That's an imagination. And as we go through this today, a lot of y'all learn that from the Christian church.
Yeah.
Listen, I know y'all thought we might have was gonna leave Christianity alone today. No. We can on their helmet every chance we get. Hey, so I'm Captain Azariah. Y'all see the panel. I let them introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Captain Zakar.
Y'all know how we do
Noah.
it. All right, so hey, y'all want to get into this? Let's get in this first
get
video.
it.
About black men?
Nothing. Black men suck.
What you...
They're bad. They cheat. They don't care. I'm with the white boys.
What's your favorite thing about black men?
Nothing.
Why is that?
I don't like black men. Not very many meet my standard.
What's your favorite thing about black men?
Nothing. They're just terrible.
Even when you just said that, because I'm thinking about the guest that we just had, she admitted that, her father wasn't a productive father, which I guess justify why she is allowed to say negative things about black men. It's okay for black women to say stuff like that. Like, they will critique a lot of black men sometimes with, oh, you must hate your mother. Like, we get that a lot. You must hate your mother.
Well, they say that to me. I must hate my mom.
Yeah, like
black women accountable.
When black women have these negative thoughts about black men, nobody says you must hate your father. And it's clearly true.
Yeah.
That one experience can cause you to have a whole hatred towards men. And for some reason, that's valid. But when a black man is not allowed to have that same experience with his mom.
Hey, so I pulled this because you're seeing a trend. You're seeing a trend going on with black women through social media. This pushing the devaluing of black men, the hatred for black men. And you see it clearly. All of them. They say, "What do you think about black men?" Oh, they're nothing. They cheat. That's the stereo in the narrative that's being pushed, that we're cheaters, which there are black men that are promiscuous. There are black men that fit these standards, but not all. Remember, they grasp all of black men into one pot as they ain't nothing. They ain't never gonna be nothing. And it stems from this: I don't need a man. I ain't gotta listen to no man. And I can be this independent black woman. And that's what you see right here. Even a sister, because that sister that was on there, she catches a lot of flack because she be going in on these sisters and the lack of accountability they have. And she said, yeah, they say the same thing about me. And that's the narrative. You can't tell a black woman nothing. You can't say nothing to a black man, and they can say whatever they want concerning black men. Watch this. Get Jeremiah real quick.
That's a whole generation right there thinking like that.
Whole generation. Oh, there's more. I got some more videos, but watch this. Get that in Jeremiah. What's that? 23. New thing in the earth.
31:22.
31:22. That's right. Get that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
The Bible refers to the daughters of Sarah, you Israelite women, a backsliding daughter. What we just mentioned was a bunch of backsliding daughters. Because what you will see and what will not stay true, they will say these certain things about black men, primarily African American, who are the Israelites, who is the tribe of Judah, according to the Bible. They will say these things, but then give all praise and glory to another nation. You heard the one that is white boy energy over here.
Yeah.
And they the biggest murderers on the earth. Read on.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
It says a woman shall compass a man. Our women today think that they are more on a higher level than the black male, and they think they don't need them. Yeah. And you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. Watch this. I'll play this next video.
It becomes so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
I know y'all seen that. What's a scam that's become so normalized we don't believe it's a scam anymore? Watch this.
I'm an independent, strong black woman, I don't need no man narrative is a scam. Here's why. Society has conditioned us to believe that we don't need anybody, we don't need any support, and we can do it all on our own.
Hey, That's heavy right there. And that's why you will see all these sisters, they will say the black man ain't nothing. They will say they ain't nothing because they feel like they could do it all on their own. They feel like that they could hold down everything on their own. And that goes back to the scripture we just read. A woman shall compass a man. That's a new thing in the earth. God said that's a new thing in the earth. Meaning that ain't how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, kept doing heads up. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Hey, I was just thinking of Numbers 12 and 14 with Miriam, how she stepped up to speak against her brother Moses. And the Lord said, if your father would have spit in your face, you would have known better to open your mouth in front of against men. And it just shows a lot of these women don't have fathers that be on their helmet like that.
No, facts, and that's exactly what it is. And I got there's some video. Matter of fact, the first video you played, he mentioned that how she said because of the trauma of her father, he was abusive and X, Y, and Z. Now all black men ain't ish.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our black women do. They have a problem with generalizing things, and they make everything about them and self.
No, hey, give me that in 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. The reason why women have that mindset nowadays, it goes back to one thing that they have gotten more of now that they have never had. And it shows what is inside of all of them, like they're from Mother Eve. Read that 6 and 10.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10.
Let's go.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
That's why you hear women speak like this today. It's why you hear younger generations speak like this. It's some of them, they feel this way about man, and the money has enhanced that evil for them to speak openly about it. Just think about this. No other race of women speak like that. They don't. They've always had money. So money's not anything new to them. We have just gotten money as a people and getting more of it. So now the evil that is in them is being shown more. And social media is a free platform that the white man will give anyone to make more money off of them. And they go in there and express what is inside of them. And this all goes back to money. They've gotten money now. So now that evil that is in them is being spoken of for the world to hear. And it's embarrassing. But this is why you hear them say the thing. They've gotten money. It's the root of evil. They don't need a man no more because money is their man.
They don't need a man. They got a PhD.
Hey, we got cussed out. I just got into the building in Indianapolis where we were doing our booth, and the lady, we were at the back corner where absolutely really nobody was. The black woman bought 3 different booths. She cussed us out because we were across from her, supposedly taking her customers.
Wow.
So she's arguing with me because we're both in the same position. We didn't want to be back there. We didn't choose for us to be back there, but she cussed us out because she said we were taking her customers so we can argue with them.
Hey, and 99.9% of it was because it was black men. Had it been any other race of men, she wouldn't have said nothing.
I said that too.
But what
she was like, you're not gonna chastise me.
Right.
If you feel chastised, then you need it.
Because they feel like they got money and they can call the police. Now they feel like that they got some type of backbone in this society. Because what black women don't realize, you say you independent and you say because you got money, but no, every woman on this earth is dependent on a man. Listen, don't get it twisted. It's just black women have been bamboozled into thinking that they're independent, but you still depend on that white man. Because who do you get your money from? Who do you get your degrees from? Where do you go to get this so-called status that y'all work so hard for? You got to go to somebody.
Society.
It's society. Women didn't build society. Women don't build societies. Go back.
What a lot of us has accepted as normal is really not normal.
It's not normal for a woman to be independent by herself, raising her kids as a single mother.
Right.
That is not normal. And you see, listen, nature shows you that. Nature tells you that. Look at a lion. Do you see any single lionesses? Do you walk around talking about I'm an independent lioness?
Ain't no baby mama cheetahs.
Ain't no baby mama cheetahs. Nature tell you that it ain't normal, but for some reason, black women have normalized this dumb, foolish behavior. I'm gonna play the next one.
It is a myth.
As a married black woman with almost all married black women friends, I think most of what she is saying is nonsense. But there is one point that she made that I do agree with. We are taught to be independent, whereas white women are not. But we need to look at why we're taught this. The idea of an independent black woman stems back to slavery, where you didn't know whether your husband was going to be beaten to death or sold. So at any point, you had to be ready to stand on your own and provide for your children.
And that independence is different than today. Because back then, all women stood by their black man, but they understood that this man could be killed, this man could do, so I got to do what I got to do to make sure the family keeps going. But watch this.
Post-slavery, black families were thriving and marriage was the norm, and you saw that continue up until the 80s.
And that's how you know, because listen to what she's saying. Post-slavery, she said marriages in the black community thrive. And when you see that, the post-slavery, the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even up, like she said, to the 80s, the black women were the most married. They had a 95% marriage rate.
Wow.
Now you look into today, they are the most divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And undesired.
And undesired.
When crack was introduced into the black community. Once they destabilized the black homes, they then told black women the only way that you can qualify for any kind of assistance from the government is if you do not have a man in the home.
Paul, I had to pause it right there. And that's what our women don't realize. A lot of your independence was systematic. Your independence was a delusion to disrupt and destroy the black family unit. Mm-hmm. That's what black women do to this day don't understand. And now, during this time, the kids, the generation, like you said, a whole generation of black women that think like this is because of who they learned it from.
Yeah.
Who they learned it from. Because we all know, y'all know the video, it was an old movie where the woman, she had a bunch of kids and the husband and DHS came.
Claudine.
Yeah, Claude came knocking on the door and the black man had to hide because if they found out he was in there, she would have lost all her assistance.
Yeah,
all her government assistance. Guess what? Eventually, you're going to get tired of that. You know what? I don't need a man.
Yep. Just don't come over.
Just don't come over. I don't need a man. And now you become a permanent side piece. Dang. And now you become promiscuous and a whore that's independent and I don't need a man. I'm telling you.
Hey, you know the crazy thing? Yeah. Crazy thing about the black woman saying she don't need a man. I have not seen an advertisement, even though it's evil. Ain't no other nation calling to give them money for kids like China's doing right now. They call black men over there that they will pay money so they can have kids with them. That gotta hurt your feelings, black woman. Nobody's calling you. Nobody's gonna pay you to have their kids.
Damn.
It's a matter of providing for your children or having the man in the home. Which one do you think black women are going to choose? So yes, black women developed a sense of hyper independence and then taught that to their children because they were told that they had no one else to depend on. So if you want to talk about it, let's really talk about it so we can address the actual problem.
Damn.
And even with that point, you don't even hear men saying, I'm independent. Even though they're living independent, taking care of everything independently, you don't hear men bragging about their independence. It's talking about it. We know that we're adults and what adulting means. These women are simple.
Hey, watch this. So I'm going to play this next one. This next one might piss you off, but here's an example of what we're talking about.
Would you have afforded to live and go to school without him?
No.
Then when shush. Then when you got your BS, then you got your bachelor's. Did he have a college degree?
I did that.
So
the
backstory is this sister was with a man for 9 years. He was a janitor, but she divorced him.
He put her through school, from what I remember.
He put her through school, and then she divorced him because he didn't have enough ambition. But watch this. I'm gonna play him.
Did he have a college degree? Did he have a college degree?
I don't know. We weren't together when I got my bachelor's. I started over in nursing. I got my RN later, so I had my master's.
All right. So when you were you said y'all,
and you're gonna notice the same characteristics of these.
I got a PhD.
Black women. I got a PhD. I got a master's, and they're always gonna be emotional, over talk, and try to get everything about them. Me. Watch this.
I've been together how long? 9 years?
Yes.
But you were married 7?
Yes.
You're 31?
Yes.
You've been together since you were 22?
Yes.
So when you were in college for undergrad, were you guys living together?
No, I met him soon after I graduated.
When did you got married after you graduated from college?
Yes.
Right. And how much debt were you in when you graduated from college?
A lot.
Right. And what age did you get married? 22?
Yeah.
And did you guys move into an apartment?
Yes.
All right. And then he had a job as a janitor.
Well, when we first moved in, he didn't have a job, but I believed in him.
I don't give a shit. He got a job. Like you said, when you were in grad school, you couldn't have done it without him, could you?
No, when I was in nursing school,
you couldn't. And let me guess, and when did those student loan payments start? When did you have to start making payments? After grad school?
Yeah.
So you didn't have to make any payments on your undergrad?
Yeah, I had to make payments on my undergrad.
You had to make payments on the undergrad while you were in grad school, right?
No, it's on hiatus when you were in school.
So after you got out of grad school,
yeah,
and you graduated in grad school, what year?
I don't even know. I'm just so tired. I'm just so frustrated.
I don't want to hear this sorry self.
Hey, because he's taking it down.
I don't want to talk about it.
Cop out.
I'm frustrated.
Cop out. Because
You asking for too much.
You asking for too much because she was trying to say that he ain't nothing, he ain't paying no bills, and she making all this money. But watch what he says.
That shit. I don't want to hear this. Sorry, what was me?
You're supposed to be my brother. You're alpha.
I don't want to hear this. No, because I'm tired of black women like you who done reproduced and had a child and wants a goddamn excuse, and then you get rid of good men because you think you all that.
No, I don't
want to hear it, ma'am. You graduated with your master's in 2 years?
Yeah.
All right, so you're roughly 24, 25. That means somewhere during your life, after you got a bachelor's and a master's, that no working janitor still had to pay some money towards light, rent, food, your college student loan debt, and he doesn't even have a degree. He had to spend money putting food in your child's mouth because it ain't his. He didn't even shut up.
This is what it sounds like when you get spit in your face.
He didn't even get a child out of the deal. He's paying for another man's child who you called a loser. And then you have the nerve to come over here talking about, I divorced him because he wasn't ambitious.
But
and
Kevin,
then you're going to get out here on the open dating market and tell this story. You are a permanent side chick, ma'am. You're a side chick because of your character.
Damn.
I don't need to hear I don't need to hear the rest of the story. I don't need to hear how cute you think you are or how special you think you are. I don't want to hear any of this bullshit. I'm so sick of black women like this. Just think that because she got a degree. Remember? I got a degree and I'm a 7.
Told you. Money.
I deserve a doctor now.
Hey, and I know I can hear it right now in the comments. Well, no, that ain't the unaccountability black woman.
What if he was abusive?
What if he was abusive? And that's the narrative you hear all the time. They say, well, these men are abusive and they treat black women wrong. That ain't every case. You hear this story right here. The man put her through college.
He sounded like he was tired.
She got a degree taking care of her kid, which she said she had by a loser, and then she divorces him because he isn't ambitious. ambitious. This is what you see with these black women. Watch what the Bible calls a woman like that. Get 2 Ezra 5, read verse 8. 2 Ezra 5, read verse 8. And these are the same black women that are having these kids and these effeminate black men and raising monsters because all they care about is themselves. I'm telling you, black women today is selfish. They don't understand the concept of family. They don't understand the concept of having
togetherness.
Unity, togetherness. Watch this. Read that.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Come on.
There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Come on.
And the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Watch this, read.
And menstruous women.
And what?
Menstruous woman.
That was a menstruous woman. Yeah. You get rid of a good man that gets you through college because he ain't ambitious enough. No, what it is, you got some money and you got around your probably some other what you call girlfriends, and they telling you that you better than that. You don't need a janitor. You need to go get you a doctor and this and that. So you divorce him, and now you, what did he say? A permanent side piece because of your character.
Yeah.
Because you got the character of a menstruous woman, an unclean woman. God characterizes you as a freaking menstruous rag. You a menstruous woman. Disgraceful.
Yeah, and a lot of them think education can change that, but it can't. It can't change the person that you are.
Right.
And they ain't realized that they ain't worked on the inner them. They're so worried about the outer them that they ain't worked on the inner them. They come across some people with some sense and be like, "Oh, you terrible." That daggone degree don't do you no good. And Kevin Samuel was one of those. He was one of those. He's like, man, that stuff don't mean nothing. You terrible on the inside. Terrible.
Facts. Watch this. Here's another one. I'm setting the stage.
Expect us to be wifey material for someone that doesn't deserve it.
They will
say flexed on them.
They will say these things. You can't expect me to be wifey material for someone who doesn't deserve it. But you just read the example before that. That man clearly deserved it. He put the woman through college. Many black women, y'all will listen to this right here. And I was watching a podcast yesterday. It's kind of sparked this topic and this thought. Is many of these women will want these things, they will say these things, but they, on the flip side, don't put forth the attributes to get these things. Meaning, you say it's not wifey material. You're not getting wifey material if you don't deserve it. Well, what qualifications are you looking for? Because when men do actually go out of their way, they do the right thing, they're a good man, they take care, like the example we just read, y'all divorce them. So what are the qualifications to become a wife? And what a lot of times these people don't talk about, and what they said on the platform is, these black women, y'all get on social media, y'all say these certain things, and y'all don't realize the platform that you have.
Right.
You don't realize that because social media is raising these kids today. Social media is raising our children today, and you don't realize that you get on social media and you say certain things like, black men ain't nothing. Guess what? A bunch of black girls, they see that, and guess what they think in their mind? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, well, black men ain't nothing. I know I got a black daddy, but, I've been watching social media, and they got 200,000 views on this and 30,000 likes. It must be right. And they read the
comments.
Yeah, and they read the comment. It must be right what she's saying. Black men ain't nothing. Well, I can't be a wife to someone if they don't deserve it. And black men ain't nothing, so black men don't deserve it. Y'all don't understand the platform. I'm telling you, our sisters today, they don't understand on social media that they are direct detriment to our community. Watch this. Get Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 3. Read verse 12.
Where you at, reader?
Reader. Oh, did we lose
Isaiah,
the reader?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Children are oppressors. They're the ones that fill the streets. They fill the prisons. You see it through Chicago, Memphis, Miami, all over Oklahoma. You see it. Children are all oppressors. Why is that, Reed?
And women rule over them.
Because you got single mother, single parent households raising these kids. Because think about it, how a black man ain't nothing affects a young black child coming from who he sees as a mother. Because many of them have black women, black mothers. So they hear that and they think I ain't nothing. So they go out there and be what? They go out there and be a crash out.
Mm-hmm.
They go out there and crash out because life don't matter to them because in their mind, they ain't nothing. Watch this, Reed. Reed. Reader. Reader, you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm sorry. My mic. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Come on.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
And guess what? They cause you to err. The Bible lets you know they which lead thee cause you to err. And many of our people are being led by these dumb black women on social media just because you got a few thousand followers and a TikTok page. Now all of a sudden you got a voice, and that voice is leading people to err.
Yeah.
That's what y'all don't. I'm telling you, you don't understand. And the sister made a heavy point because we're gonna play one of her videos. I don't got that particular video, but she made a heavy point that you don't understand the voice and the power that you have. Matter of fact, I think I got the video. Go ahead. You
know what, Cap? Yeah, I seen it real time that black women don't have that same energy towards their white kids. At camp, the black woman has 2 kids by an Edomite, and she wouldn't accept the truth because she didn't want her sons to feel like they were less than. But it's okay for black people to go through all of the history. And she said, yes, the history is correct. I agree with the history. They did do those things, but I can't tell my sons that they're nothing.
Dang.
Hey, so the phone lines are open. 405-283-2244. Again, that's 405-283-2244. Call in. We want to hear your perspective, thoughts, questions. Because maybe we wrong. Maybe we ain't got it right. Call in. 405-283-2244. So I'm gonna go back to that video. Let it finish because she said a whole lot more.
Automatically wrong.
Okay, so you expect me to give my all and give my best to
I
someone?
expect you to appreciate the men that built the world around you that allow you to be able to live in a first world country.
Damn, I'm telling you, black women, your independence is a delusion. Man built everything around you to allow you to live in a first world country. Guess what, black woman? That college you went to where you got that PhD and that master's degree, guess what? A man built that building for you to go to. But our women don't want to acknowledge that because society got you thinking that I'm independent, I can do it on my own, X, Y, and Z.
The entitlement you guys have. So entitled. In college today, the average man sitting in college with a woman knows that woman wants a man making 6 figures. They can't even date because today young women don't want men who are making average money. The men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah.
You want everything. You don't know what the world costs. And that is why most women cannot respect men. Gentlemen, act accordingly.
Let's get a scripture on that, act accordingly. Sirach 9. And start at 7.
The book of Sirach, chapter 9,
6.
and verse 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots.
That's what they are today. They ain't nothing but harlots. All they want is somebody to take care of them like they our children. We gotta pay for their time, pay for everything, just to even have a conversation or sit in a room with them. Read a harlot.
That thou lose not thine inheritance.
So you don't lose all your money. They will take your life away. These I can't say it because we on TikTok. These harlots today, they coming for your life. Read.
Look not round about thee in the streets of the city.
Don't go on a whore hunt in the city. Don't be trying to chase these women in the streets like we've been groomed to do all our lives. The Lord is telling us, don't be like that. Read. You ain't
Uh-oh.
What happened? Somebody charge up their stuff.
Oh man. Hey, yeah, hey, listen, hey, we need to put up a collection for Captain Noah to get him some better internet, a better camera, and
charger.
microphone, and a charger to charge his laptop and his camera. Hey, this ain't the first time this has happened, is it?
Nah.
Where it died in the middle of him talking. Oh man. Hey, y'all pray for Captain Noah. Y'all pray for the Captain Noah.
Hey, that's why I said the top right corner. Do not disturb.
Do not disturb. Right.
Amazing.
Oh,
man. Let's go to the next video.
Yes, sir.
Example that men are logical and women are emotional, because my girl wants to get her rest and he like, I don't care, it needs to get done still.
Hey, because what women don't realize is you're not logical, you're emotional, and that's why many of our women speak the way they speak and they move the way they move. It's all out of emotions. That's why everything is selfish.
No. This is what y'all gotta understand. That's the difference. When you living in a real world, the real world don't give a fuck how you feel. So no landlord has ever said, do your stomach hurt today? Do you not feel like
we're talking about a relationship.
It don't, but no, we still talking about the responsibility. The responsibility don't care. Her getting to school don't care how you feel. She gotta get dressed to go to school. How you feel don't matter. School has to be attended. So we still talk about how you feel when it comes down to how we communicating and how much time we spending and how good the sex is. Then how you feel matter. But when it comes to our responsibility, none of our feelings matter. Feelings go off the table, because if they knocking on the door to say that it's time to roll, or your kid is becoming tardy so much that to the point where it's truancy and now they want you to show up to court, how you feel about going to court don't matter. I don't know no nigga that felt like paying for some shit. I don't know the nigga that got like, you know what, today is a great day for me to pay for everything they ask, but it's like, it don't matter how I feel. And then the nigga could not want to go to work. His fucking hands could be swollen, his feet could be hurting, even busting his ass to make sure that they shit is what it is, and how he feel don't matter. And very seldom do a man get asked how you feel. How you feel today. They don't get asked that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what's expected.
That's what it's expected. But when it comes to a black woman, when it's time for her expectations, well, I feel and I don't feel like it should be like this, and I don't feel like we should move like this, and you know what? I'm just gonna get me another man because he ain't ambitious enough for me, and X, Y, and Z. I'm telling you, a lot of you black women, y'all feelings is gonna get y'all jacked up.
Yep, he hit it on the head. That's why there needs to be a man in the equation, so the feelings can be checked. They could be what you call it, regulated.
Yes. And that's why that's heavy with you said that, Cap, because men bring emotional regulation to a woman's life.
Yep.
Especially when it comes to that's why a lot of these black women that are raised by their mamas. Hey, get that in Ezekiel 16.
I'm back. Doggone telemarketer got me.
Praises. Do not disturb. This is why many of these black women who are raised by single black mothers grow up to be emotional. They don't know how to regulate their emotions, and they're what you see, and they become what? A side piece, a whore, and then by the time they 60, now they ready to settle down, and they've been ran through because they put their career before their family, just like their mother. Watch this, read that.
You said Ezekiel 15 or 16?
16 and 44.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 44. Behold, Every one that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
Hey, this is a wise proverb. It says, just like the mother is, so is the daughter. Every woman on this earth, she's moving and acting the way she is because of her mother. Watch this. Read on.
Verse 45. Thou art thy mother's daughter.
And many of these black women that you see today, they are the mother's daughter. Watch this, read. This is how you know what no man in the house. Read.
That loatheth her husband.
That hateth her husband. So what happens is these black women hate black men. Black men get pushed out the house, and guess what? Now these daughters have no emotional regulation. They have nobody there to say, nah, you ain't supposed to move like that. You're supposed to cry like that. You ain't supposed to X, Y, and Z. Why are you being emotional? Men bring emotional regulation to daughters. But what has happened is these black women push black men out of the household. So now guess what? There's no emotional regulation. So guess what? The women grow up to be just like their mother, don't know how to regulate their emotions, and independent and strong. And guess what? These young boys grow up not knowing how to deal with their emotions, and they become emotional and effeminate, just like their mother. I'm telling you, the Bible is a true book. Finish that out.
Thou art thy mother's daughter, that loadeth her husband and her children, and thou art the sister of thy sisters, which loadeth their husbands and their children.
It says you loadeth their husbands and their children, because what you don't realize is you hating your husband and not keeping that family unit and that dynamic causes you to hate your children. Because guess what? If you have a son, guess what you see? You see that father in that son. So now you treat him like that father. We see that time and time again. You hate your son, you treat him crazy, and he grows up emotional. And guess what? You've been so abused in your life because you don't know how to pick a man, and you keep picking ain't-ish dudes, that now you raise your daughter to move like that, to be independent, to be you don't need a man. And ultimately, it's because the hatred you have for your husband goes on to your children. That's what our women do not understand.
Yeah.
Many black men have grown up and have been told you ain't SH or you sorry, just like your daddy. And he becomes sorry. All off the strength of your mouth, woman.
Hey, we saw that in that 5 Heartbeats. It happened to Eddie K from his daddy. So surely, on the flip side, it'll happen from a woman when they see their mother acting this way. The daughter surely shall become this way, like God said. It's a true book.
Right. Look at this next video.
Responsible for my actions as a person. I'm not living any.
That's the emotionals. I'm responsible for my actions as a person. Watch this.
Body else's life.
He didn't ask you who's responsible for holding you accountable. He said who's responsible for holding black women.
Me. I am responsible for holding myself as a black woman.
You're not a black woman. Black,
He said black
women.
It's not your job to prove women wrong.
This is the issue that we have. We can't speak in general. We always make it about like us. It could be anything. Like, what do you think about cars? Well, I don't like cars. So when we try to talk about as a whole, it still goes back to like me. What one of us does, it affects us all. I don't know why we get like that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We get lumped in one group. We can't say, well, I don't qualify. I'm over here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they see us all. A lot of women don't even tell their friends that they wrong. We'll let her tell the whole story and you know she wrong and you won't say anything. And a lot of women can't or they won't because they're afraid they'll get attacked. They'll get cursed out. They'll lose a friend over holding their friend accountable.
Hey, and we all know the biggest crutch to the black woman is accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability. They don't want to hold themselves accountable. They don't hold each other accountable. And that's contrary to what the scriptures was all about, the black woman holding the black woman accountable. Want to read it? Let's go. Go to Titus 2.
Accountability, boy, they be in ultra instinct with accountability, dodging everything without a thought. And then cry.
So remember, the phone lines are open, 405-283-2244. Again, that's 405-283-2244. And I can hear the thought now because you know this, and y'all, and both of y'all can contest to this. This always comes up whenever we talk about the black woman, and it goes to that accountability. Is the first thing we could do a 18-hour show on black men and how black men have messed up and how they this and that, and you won't hear a peep out of the black woman. The moment we say something about a black woman, well, what about the black man? And what about the this and the that and da? And that just goes to show black women hate accountability. They hate holding themselves accountable. And anytime you bring up, like, for example, because on that particular podcast, that's where I pulled these clips from. I should have grabbed the other one. Anytime, and that goes to the point where she was saying generalize. Whenever it goes to talking about issues with black women, black women make it about themselves. And that was that clip right there. She said, I hold myself accountable. We ain't talking about you. We're talking about all black women and the problem that they have. Who's going to hold them accountable? Well, that's me. I can't speak on nobody else. But it's me. But you group all black men together. You will have one or two abusive relationships. And now all black men ain't ish. All black men ain't this. And that was the point she was trying to make is we have a problem with generalizing. Black women do. And it's to your detriment. But watch this when it comes to accountability with black women. Get Titus 2, read verse 2.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 2. That the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged woman likewise.
Come on.
That they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
The aged woman, you older women are supposed to be in behavior that becometh holiness. You don't see that in the black community today.
Mm-hmm.
You see these aged women, they still be in the club. They still be trying to living their best life, popping bottles, wearing all manner, looking crazy as hell.
Atlanta Housewives
is an example. Right. You hit it on the head. Read on.
Not false accusers.
Not false accusers, read.
Not given too much wine.
You ain't supposed to be drunkards out here. And you see that the black women, they get drunk. They are given to much wine. Read on.
Teachers of good things.
You're supposed to be a teacher of good things. It's a good thing for a woman to be a mother, to be a wife, to take care of a household. To want to stay home and cook, clean, and things of that nature. That's a good thing. To hold down the household. Watch this. Read on.
That they may teach the
That
they may teach the young woman.
That they may teach. What's another word for teach? Correct. Instruct.
Yeah.
But in order for a black woman to do that, you have to be able to accept accountability for your actions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the sister was bringing out. Black women, they won't even say they have black friends know she wrong and won't say nothing about it. We've gotten away from this right here in Titus 2, where the aged black woman, the Israelite woman was supposed to teach the younger women to what?
That they may teach the young woman to be sober.
Come on.
To love their husbands.
To love their husbands. You don't see that in the black and Hispanic community today. You don't see aged women. That is gone. They ain't teaching them how to love their husbands. What are they teaching them? They're teaching them how to be independent. They're teaching them how to live on their own, not need a man, to not want from a man. And you can go get you a PhD and degree and do
chase the bag.
Right, chase the bag. What does they say? They learned it from that effeminate man in a dress. I can do bad all. I can do bad all on my own. I can do bad all by myself. Yeah, you are. You're doing. In statistics show, society shows, black women, you are doing bad by yourself. You are doing
OT
very
Jason
bad.
under the bus too. He taught them that nonsense too. Woman, thou art loose.
Right. Oh no, we're gonna get to the Christian church. Oh no, we getting to them. I'm just setting the stage with these black women. Watch this, read on.
To love their children.
Guess what? You're supposed to be taught how to love your children. Sitting your children and letting social media raise your children is not loving your children. No. Giving your child whatever they want is not loving your children.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why you don't know that, because you push the father out of the house. Because you know what a father ain't finna play that. No, you ain't getting that. No, sit down, be quiet. No, you can't do that. You can't. Fathers don't have a problem with telling their kids no. Women do. And you think it's love. That ain't love. That you're teaching your children an evil lesson. That's hatred. But because the lack of accountability within our community, especially with black women, can't nobody tell you that. And if anybody comes on and says that, guess what happens? They get ostracized. They say, oh, that's toxic masculinity. Oh, you're being toxic just because somebody told you that what you're doing is wrong. Yeah, you might have your own thoughts and opinions. Yeah, you might have a certain way you think, but your opinion is wrong. But can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing because we've gotten away from these principles that you read in Titus, the 2nd chapter, because we worship that white image. Let's go back to Christianity, because Christianity taught you God's laws is done away with. You can do whatever you want to. Guess what? Yeah, feminism is in the church too. And we're going to touch on all that. You learn feminism in the church. You learn feminism at home. You learn all this, that you don't need a man, full circle. And it's been to your detriment.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. I'm going to get this next video because pay attention to this scenario. And this, I wanted to pull this up because it's a prime example that black woman, because we talk about feminism, and you let freaking Esau.
The worst part about feminism is that it makes you unfeminine.
Yeah, it does.
It takes you out of your element. You're not even feminine no more when you follow after feminism.
But guess what? We follow the other nations in that, the Caucasian primarily, and they don't move like that.
You know, black folk, we do everything extra. We take it to the next level.
Hey, watch this video.
And make it worse.
I should be cooking for 5 hours for some man.
Oh, I'm gonna run
No
it back.
way I should be cooking for 5 hours.
Hey, so y'all know y'all heard of that show, Wife Swap, which that ain't biblical. That y'all better not be out here swapping wives and doing stuff like that. That ain't biblical. It's Esau and his vile fornicating mind.
Yeah, fornicating. Profane.
But this clip shows you something heavy, because listen to they swapped with two different nationalities. One family was a Caucasian and the other was African American, who are the Israelites according to the Bible. Listen to how she is compared to the other one, and it can show you what is being taught in our communities, because we follow after that feminism, but they don't even move like that. I tell you, black woman, you've been duped, you've been hoodwinked.
No way I should be cooking for 5 hours for some man that is fully capable of doing it himself. What are you gonna do? Just stand here? I think you should come in here and help me.
I appreciate the fact that you're this strong woman, but think about making some food, okay? Unless you...
Hey, look at the look
Think
on her
about
face.
making some food.
Hey, she ain't never heard that before in her life. She looking at him like, what did you just say to me?
I will kill you.
But that's what these black women need to hear. Okay, I understand you strong, but think about making some food, okay?
You pay some bills around here. You can't.
Oh, hold on. Let me back it
You're
up.
this strong woman, but think about making some food, okay? Unless you pay some bills around here, you can't come in and tell the jackster what to do.
Y'all never bake.
Hey, and that's what you see time and time again. And that was the clip we pulled with Kevin Samuels earlier. These black women have this delusion of independence because they will get with a man and the man will pay all the bills. He will take care of, he will put them through college, and they still think that they have the audacity to say, I ain't cooking for no man. I shouldn't have to cook no man. I shouldn't have to stand here for 5 hours. Well, that man just went to work for 14 hours to put your black behind through college and to pay all the bills and the lights. The least you could do is cook, clean, do something. But these black women, y'all have this delusion of independence, and it's to your detriment. And you see how the nationalities, that the other races don't move like this. They don't think like this. They don't operate like that. And that's why you don't see the atrocities that you see in the black community, which we understand is by design. But black women, it's time to wake up. You've been hoodwinked.
Yep, that's it.
Decay?
No, but I watch shows on it.
Around here, you can't.
Now, pay attention to, on the flip side, especially the children. And this goes back to what we were talking about. You hate your husband, you hate your children, and it shows in how you're raising them and how you're teaching them. Because you see how she was. Watch this.
Come in and tell the Jackster what to do.
Y'all never baked decay?
No, but I watch shows on it.
We're watching a show.
She asked the daughter, have you ever baked the cake? She said, no, I watch shows on it though. That let you know what? That mama ain't taught her nothing.
Nothing.
All she's taught her is how to be independent and how to look out and take care of herself, not how to actually get a man and keep a man. She said, and this is an older young girl. She said, I ain't never baked a cake. What? Not even an easy bake? Nothing?
What?
And doing is two different things. Yeah.
I've never ever baked a cake.
Baking is really bonding for a family. I mean, you can't have a phone in your hand and be baking at the same time. And plus, you get to eat cake. There you go. And this, just break them up.
This looks so.
Notice what she said. You can't have a phone in your hand and bake at the same time. So that lets you know what? Social media is raising those two children. And it's all behind who? That black woman that feel like she shouldn't cook for no man. She shouldn't do for no man. And I want to be pampered like a princess and treated like a princess. And you're destroying your children. And I know this is this one situation, but this is the majority of the families in Black America, amongst blacks and Hispanics. This is the dynamics that you see, and this is why we are the way we are, because we've gotten away from God's laws. We've gotten away from the root of how a husband is supposed to operate, how a woman is supposed to operate, and how they're supposed to deal with their children.
Satisfying.
Surprisingly, even Jason comes downstairs to join the family.
I couldn't believe that my dad was just sitting there without his phone or anything. He was just watching us, supervising us. He was having a good time with us.
Listen to the daughter. Listen to the daughter. Understand this. She is being taught through these actions.
Yep.
And that's why a lot of times you hear stuff is learned behavior. A lot of these women, you have learned behavior because you've seen the dynamics of your father or your mother, or the lack of man in the house, and you have learned behaviors. Because even her, she said, listen, I see my dad, he came in there, he had his phone in his hand, he was supervising us. He was doing this, he was just watching. I ain't never seen that before. Yeah. What she's seen is hold on. This is what the daughter sees all the time. This right here.
There's no way I should be cooking for 5 hours for some man that's
arguing
fully
back and
capable
forth. You're
of
right.
doing it himself.
Arguing back and forth. I guarantee the husband come in there and say, hey, I just got off work. I'm hungry. Can you make me nothing? And I guarantee she says, I shouldn't have to cook for you. And the daughter sees that.
Yeah.
And the black woman is so delusional that you don't realize that you are creating a replica of yourself, and all she's gonna do is the same thing: argue with a man and be a single, independent woman.
It's gonna be worse because you know that's what's happening. Generation after generation gets worse and worse and worse. But when you say this, he came downstairs and hung around. He finally got to act like a man, be a family. So he came downstairs and did family stuff, That's how a family together, kids, mama cooking, daddy around there talking at the same time while you cooking, keeping company. That stuff ain't happening in the black family no more, man. So it's a lost art, and it's raising worse and worse generations as we go along. Worse.
100.
I couldn't believe that my dad was just sitting there
without
his phone or anything. He was just watching us, supervising us. He was having a good time with us.
The pace of the home is it's a little different right now. Like I say, it's a little slower.
Listen to him. He said the pace of the home is different because he used to that ratchet black woman and they're arguing or hectic all over the place, arguing X, Y, and Z, and overly emotional.
Yep.
Pace. It's cool to just kind of settle down and do stuff together.
That's garbage. Jack generalizes everything on male or female. He differentiates everything based on what gender you are, and it sucks.
She said it sucks because he differentiates everything on what gender you are, and that's you black women. Y'all have let independence dupe y'all and not realizing, yes, there are gender roles. Yes, a man is a man, a woman is a woman. A man has a role in the house, just like a woman has a role in the house. And when you're in your role, there's peace, there's harmony. You seen the difference in the clips. She wanted to be the man. She wanted to be the one that you can't tell me what to do. You cook for me, and I sit around here and move as the authority figure. And it was all you seen was chaos and confusion. She was mad. They was arguing, even with the Edomite. They arguing back and forth. And then you look on the flip side, the Edomite woman, she's doing what she's supposed to do, like you said, Cap. You see she's cooking, the kids is in there, everybody's involved. You see peace.
Yep.
You see peace because everyone's in their role. That's what you don't realize is everyone has a role. And when you're operating inside of that role, there's peace. Hey, get that Sirach 25. Real quick. Sirach chapter 25, read verse 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 1.
Let's go.
In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before God and
He
man.
said there was 3 things he was beautified, and it stood up beautiful before God and man. Meaning what we're about to read, God deems as a beautiful thing. Watch this, read.
The unity of brethren.
The unity of brethren. Come on.
The love of neighbors.
The love of neighbors. Watch this, read.
A man and a wife that agree together.
It says a man and a wife that agree together. And what is their agreement in? The laws of God and their roles according to how God set it up.
Right.
When you read Ephesians chapter 5, when you read Colossians, that's the order and how God set it up. That's the gender roles, however you want to put it. And when it's like that, that's beautiful to God. Because why? There's peace. Everyone's operating how they're supposed to operating. Ain't nobody going against the grain. That's what you black women do. You wasn't created to operate and move like that. That's why you malfunction. That's why you you got anxiety and depression and all this because you wasn't stressed out because you wasn't made to operate like that. Right, unfulfilled. Right. You hear that all the time, unfulfilled.
Yep.
Because you wasn't made to operate like that. But it's a beautiful thing when a husband and a wife, a man and a woman agree together in their proper roles.
Yeah.
You have some, Cap?
And the crazy thing about it, Cap, is, if they actually operated in their feminine role, everything that they want, they would get. Maybe you won't have the upper echelon of things, depending on the type of status your husband is at. But everything that you want to be taken care of, you just got to fulfill your role. So we don't have to go back to take care of the things that you were supposed to take care of. And we would have more. A lot of these mind states come from Rochelle. They want that mentality. Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris. My man got 2 jobs, so I ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's you. You know that you don't want to work. You don't want to do all the hard labor to take care of the stresses of keeping the house together. So just make sure once we bring everything to the table, you keep everything there in the house operating.
Yeah,
that's what you really want.
The flip side of that is the flip side is go work 8 to 10 hours then.
Right.
You want the independence, you want to be like me. Well, go work 8 to 10 hours and see how you feel after you come back from that, because you ain't built for that stuff yet. Outside, you're not built for that, man. Maybe at home, yeah. But go out there and do that stuff, you ain't built for that, man. It's gonna bring stress.
Hey, you said
you don't want.
You said go and work. They don't want to do that either. They don't want to
No,
do
they
that.
don't.
I mean, they I don't know. I mean, they want all this money. Where they gonna get it from? You gotta do something. Well, OnlyFans. That's what OnlyFans carry.
Right, right. And that's why your independence is a delusion. That independent woman syndrome is a delusion. Man, I seen something. A lady, she her
All they
husband
want is
had
horror
left her.
work.
Yeah, her husband had left her and divorced her because she wouldn't cook. So she had to go get a job. And then when she got the job, she was so stressed out. She quit because she ran into a spider web.
Oh, gosh.
And then now she was homeless because it all goes back to because she didn't want to cook for her husband who works and pays the bills and things of that nature. I'm telling you, our people crazy. Our people crazy. Watch this. I'm gonna get this next video.
Treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal.
Hey, you hear that all the time too. They want to be treated like their grandfather. They want to be treated like their grandmama was. Cause you see it. Cause remember, granddaddy, y'all know he took care of grandmama.
Yeah.
He took care of it within that. We talking way back, not today's grandmamas, because these grandmamas
We talking about 60s,
we
70s.
talking about 60s, 70s, that era. The grandmamas today, nah, we ain't. Some of y'all,
they aunties.
Yeah, they aunties.
Mask it as
40
grandmas.
You got 40, 50-year-old grandmamas today. That you didn't see that back then. But y'all want to be treated like this, but you don't move how they moved. You don't act how they act. Yeah. Watch this. I'm gonna play it again.
Oh, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal on the table. He got home at dinner, meal on the table. He ate first. It wasn't no arguing back and forth. When my grandfather said they can, they did. When he said they couldn't. But y'all, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you? They've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man. Now you 45, now you 50. Now your options are limited.
They've convinced themselves. They convinced themselves. That's heavy. They've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man. Hey, somebody said that's why I'm single. Damn. And this is why a lot of black women are single, because they feel like they don't need a man until they need a man.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
And grandma didn't have no problem.
No problem.
Grandma didn't have no problem giving that man 7 to 13 kids.
Nope.
These women, goes back, one and done, but they got 13 different bodies.
Yep. And that goes back to that agreeing together. Because if you notice what he says, when granddaddy said we had. When he said we didn't. And you didn't hear no pushback. You didn't hear, there wasn't no pushback because she was rolling with her husband and allowed her husband to be the leader in the household. And that's what's missing from the black woman in the black community. They want to be the leader. They want to be the one at the top.
Yep.
I'll move on. Let's get this next video.
Yeah,
we do believe that modern feminism encourages male absence. It encourages it because it's become toxic.
Yep.
They use terms like toxic masculinity, right? And I say to myself, all of their examples of the idea of what it means to be a man now is toxic. They think, oh, this is a man. Masculinity is wrong. There's something inherently wrong with being a masculine man. And to me, I always say that it was toxic masculinity that saved me. I had a healthy fear of my grandfather. Nobody played around with my grandfather. We still don't play around with my grandfather, and it's just, there's a certain level of respect when you're in his home. There are rules. And because I had that healthy fear, I was, I guess, more responsive to that sort of authority when I had to go out in real life. I believed in structure. And yet this version of feminism today, we have women that are basically promoting men should act like women, right? And women should act like men. There's all of this confusion. You can pick your gender, you can do what you want. And ultimately what I think it's doing is feeding into this idea of a breakdown of the family.
And that's exactly what happens. Hey, get that in Deuteronomy 28.
That's exactly
why you get that, Cat? I agree with what Candace Owens says, but she's a pick-me.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Candace. Don't listen to Candace Owens, but don't do what she do. She said all that respect about the black father that she had and the respect of the black man that she was around, and then went and got an Amalekite.
Yeah.
You didn't respect him that much.
Duke of Edom.
You chasing the money and status as well, just like all the rest of the bottom feeding type women that act like this.
Right. 100%. Hey, get that Deuteronomy 28, read verse 56.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 56.
And it goes back to the same thing we read earlier in Ezekiel. Read that.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
You know what that tender and delicate woman is going into? She kept God's commandments. She understood the family dynamic. She understood her role in the household. She understood all these things. She understood her place according to God. That tender and delicate woman. Watch this, read on.
For delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
But guess what has happened? Because we lost God's commandments, because we decided to break God's commandments, now the black woman's eyes turn evil towards her husband. Now she's allowed feminism to control and move and shape her. So now she feels like, okay, I don't need a man. I don't need nobody telling me what to do, X, Y, and Z. I can do it by myself, which that ain't the case. And guess what? You lose that structure. You lose that emotional regulation. Remember, that's what Candace, and I'm with you, Captain Doyle. Yeah, Candace, you right. She'll pick me. But she be saying she be bringing out some good points when it comes to black women and the dynamic that they have and things of that nature. And she was on point in that. She said, I'm glad I had my grandfather and I was able. She said, toxic masculinity saved me because I understood structure. I understood authority. So when I got into the real world, I knew how to conduct myself. And that's what you black women don't realize. You get into the real world and realize, oh, okay, damn, I do need a man. Okay, I can't do this by myself because I wasn't built or made to do this. And that's why you're depressed. That's why you got anxiety and you grow old and alone.
That was healthy masculinity. That wasn't toxic. That was healthy.
Right.
Masculinity.
No, you're right. No, it is healthy.
Whatever, she's in the midst of sin, definitely living with an Edomite, but whatever her grandpa and whatever taught her, it was enough to get her married by somebody out there. You gotta think about this. Black women, half y'all can't get married because whatever the hell you don't nobody want to marry your ass.
Nobody.
I hope we ain't get banned off TikTok.
Hey, you want to know why, Cap? Because it is right here.
Come on, Dash ladies, real quick. I've been seeing this going crazy on social media. Would you rather be trapped in the forest with a bear or a man?
With a bear.
You would rather be trapped.
I'm telling you.
No logic. It's not even any logic going on.
Emotional.
Modern women ain't no logic.
No. You got to see it. That is the thing going on TikTok. And that goes back to the first video, how they said black men, what do you think about black men? They ain't nothing. This is the same mentality. Would you be rather trapped in the forest with a bear or a man? They say a bear. And you see it's all these black women are saying bears. Watch this though.
With a bear.
With a bear.
Okay, all right.
With a bear, because I'm going to fight the bear.
Okay. You ain't fighting no bear. Look at you. You ain't
what's that movie?
No bear.
What's that movie with old boy and the bear tore his back out?
Yeah.
He almost died.
Leonardo DiCaprio. What have you said? Damn, what was that bear? That you ain't fighting that.
The man was alone with a bear, and the bear tore his back out. Right. You ain't finna do that. These women are simple. I don't believe that they believe this.
Hey, all right. What you go with?
I agree. I'm taking the cop with the bear. It's crazy for me to.
This is the only sensible one, and I hate the fact that she looked like that. This is the only sensible one.
For me to say this because but I say with the man. Realistically, I ain't fighting no bear. Mm-hmm. So hopefully the man can teach me how to make it out the forest.
Right, what you going with?
The bear.
The bear.
And then she did. Oh, the bear. The only sensible one up there. You're not fighting in no situation, form, or fashion. Or if you was in that situation, would you say, no, I'm gonna stay here with the bear, leave me alone, black man? No, you running to a man, but you feel like you don't need a man till you need a man.
What? Look at
this is how I know it's nonsense. The question should be, is if there's a spider in the bathroom, are you killing it or are you getting your man? That's the simple because we know that you're not killing the spider in the bathroom when you had to go pee. We know you're not. So you're not finna be in no forest with no bear.
Hey, real
Get
my
out of
wife called
here.
me. It was a gecko in the bathroom. My wife called me for a damn gecko. Geckos
Hey,
don't even
listen,
fight. You
for
talking about you
real.
gonna fight a bear? Come on, man. Look at that
Hey,
bear.
Y'all are
to a human.
crazy.
That's
They
a
crazy.
full-grown man right there.
But hey, that's how delusional these black women is. You right, Cap. My wife called me for a little bitty spider. She says, "It's a brown recluse. It's a brown recluse."
I can't. You ain't never been in contact with a bear.
Oh,
Never.
man.
That's a full-grown bear on his hind legs next to a bear. You talking about you gonna take the bear? Y'all are crazy out here.
Hey,
I don't be saying anything.
I'm telling you. Hey, get 2 Thessalonians 2, read verse 11. You right.
Let the
You
waltz
black
fly.
women.
Let a waltz fly by.
Right.
Not even antagonizing you. Just fly by. You panicking. Get out of here. I don't believe these women. I want to see white women. I want to see white women's answers.
Hey, you right. I just see the chat. Hey, you right. Y'all black women, y'all been listening to Mystical too much. If you see me fight a grizzly bear, help the bear.
Help the bear.
Oh man. Oh. Hey, but that's how you know the hatred. That's how you know the Bible's a true book. The hatred black women have for the black man to the point that they will get on social media. And it ain't that was just 3 sisters. You see it all over TikTok, all over everybody. They will say, I would rather help I would leave me with the bear. I stand a better chance with the bear than alone with a black man in a forest. You stupid.
You stupid.
I'm sorry. Hey, F11. What is it? F11. F1, whatever. Y'all simple. Y'all are simple. Hey, read that.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 11. And for this cause,
matter of fact, start at what cause? Start at verse 10.
Verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish.
That is you got a deceivableness of unrighteousness. Your hatred for the black man is so deep and rooted that you feel like that you could take on a bear. And yeah, you right. They might be trolling, but dang it, you said it.
Too many of them said it.
Too many of them have said it.
Too many of them said it.
That's
They
what I'm saying.
meant it. And it was.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Oh, it wasn't a thought. Like, let me see. I'm gonna mess with them. It was an instant reaction. When they asked them that in random place, it was an instant reaction. So this is how they think. Hey man, I gotta pull it up, man. I gotta pull this up. This is what it looked like.
Dang! Dang! Yeah, the remnant. That's what it's called.
And this is the movie.
That's what you want to be alone with in the forest. I remember the movie. It was The Remnant. That's right. That's what you want to be alone with. Listen, he shot the bear
with a shotgun,
and nothing happened. It's how you know black.
It's delusional.
Delusional.
Delusional. Oof. And this is the movie. This ain't even real life with what it is to you.
But you ain't doing nothing with that bear. He's stabbing it.
Stabbing it. Ain't nothing.
Everything. You ain't doing nothing.
Hey, can I get 2 Kings?
Oh, finish this first, and then we go to 2 Kings.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
You can't accept the fact that you need a black man. That you have to be submissive to a black man. But so with that, you will say, I would rather be with a bear than a black man. You'd rather be in a forest with that than a black man. That shows you the hatred that these black women have. Watch this, read.
Verse 11. And for this cause.
For that cause, read.
God shall send them strong delusions.
Come on.
That they should believe a lie.
You really believe that lie. that you would rather be better off in the forest with a bear than a black man. That is a lie. That's a strong delusion. Because hey, Cap, there will be black women on here right now that will see that video we just posted of the bear, and they will still say, I would rather be in there. I'll take the bear. I'll take my chances with the bear. That's a strong delusion. Y'all crazy. Go ahead, Cap.
If they don't believe it, because it was CGI, he didn't really fight a bear, but we know that's what a bear would do. But let's get it in the scripture of what the Lord allowed to happen. 2 Kings 2 and start at 23 and 24.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 23. Let's go. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, Go up, thou bald head, go up.
Just the same way these kids is mocking the prophets. These women are mocking the prophets today, the black man. These kids thought that they could mock the prophet of God. Alicia, read.
And he turned back and looked on them, and cursed them in the name of the Lord.
Spit in their face.
And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and tear 40, and 2 children of them.
Yeah.
Told them kids up, and you want just one bear. Yeah. Told them kids, 42 of them. Forget the 100 men versus a gorilla.
Right.
It was 2 she-bears on 42 kids. You women are crazy. And the Lord said He gonna choose your delusion to think that you're gonna fight a bear.
Hey, you know,
I don't have no words.
You know where they get this delusion from? Watch this.
Internet. Hugely feminized. That is why churches are hugely feminized. That is why most men, that's why most churches that you visit, there's a huge female audience, and there's very little males in the church. There's not that many men at the church.
And that's a fact.
Yep.
Churches are predominantly women. Why? Because the black church is hugely feminized.
Don't hold you accountable.
Don't hold you accountable. They tell you to be what you want to be, do what you want to do, all these different things.
And just think about this. You go to churches, they don't know who they are, so they can't hold them accountable in their life. They just come there, hear some songs, give money, and leave. They don't know these people for real, so they don't know what's going on in their life to hold them accountable. So they go and keep doing the things that they do.
Right.
Because churches are hugely feminized. Why? Because the pastor and the leader is speaking to those women, and he knows that he cannot say too much or those women will leave. And the biggest example of this is I visited many churches in my area, and what commonly shows me the example is Father's Day and Mother's Day. When you go to a church in your area and you go,
which we know Father's Day and Mother's Day, that ain't according to the Bible. Don't get simple, but watch this.
To their Mother's Day event, there's this big blowout special. It's roses for all the women. It's red carpet treatment. Every man is posted at a door, opening doors. There ain't no ladies touching any handles in the church, right? We gonna cook for our women today. We gonna make sure our women are served.
Damn, cut. But the point is, these churches are heavily feminized because the goes back to what you said, Cap. These pastors, they ain't gonna say nothing to these women because they know if they do, they will get up and walk out and leave. And when they leave, that check leaves. Yeah. So these pastors, they gonna cater to the women. They gonna tell them what feels good to them, to empower them, and things of that nature. And some of the pastors here, they trying to smash some of the chicks in there anyway.
Yeah. A lot of times, the only reason you see man in there is because the woman brought the man to the church with her.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Hey, watch this. Also this, and also you got women pastors that empower these dumb black women.
On for my mentor who spoke a lot.
Pay attention to what she says. Pay attention to what she says.
I thank God for my mentor who spoke life into me in a very dark season and came and snatched me out from the pits of hell. And she worked alongside my pastor to get me back saved. Can y'all scream real loud for the General, Dr. Juanita Bynum, please?
The General?
God.
The General. Dr. Juanita Bynum. So she the General now.
Very masculine, man.
In what
Just her whole
army?
demeanor.
Everything. In what army? When do you ever see women posted up like that? Biblically.
Her whole demeanor's just masculine, man.
Hey, get that in Ezekiel. Give me that Ezekiel. Chapter 34, read verse 31. Listen, ain't no woman general in the Lord's army.
No.
And y'all keep listening to these dumb Christian pastors that will empower you and teach you these things. It's gonna get you straight to a fire and brimstone. Hey, give me that. Ezekiel 34, read verse 31.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 31. And ye my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men.
Are what?
Are men.
Are what?
Are men.
Are men. Read.
And I am your God, saith the Lord God.
Thus saith the Lord. The Lord's army is man. Ain't no one woman at the head as the general. You got to be kidding. I'm telling you, and this is the problem. These dumb black Christian churches that have been duped and deceiving our people. So that's why I said full circle. Everything we watch, they learn it at home from their mama. Then they go to church and they learn it from the pastor. And it instills that simple, independent mind frame that I can be the head, I can be the leader.
Yep.
When you don't read that in the Bible, watch this. Get Revelations.
Come on.
Because
that was the wrong title that she gave her.
I'm telling you. Give me that.
Yeah, should have gave it 2 and 20. Is the title she need.
Right. Now we gonna read that. Read that. Revelations 14 and verse 4.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 4.
Start at verse 3.
Let's go. Verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song.
Come on.
Before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
So this is 144,000. Watch this, read.
These are they which are not defiled with women.
And that's how you got to move as a man. You can't be defiled with women. And the defiling of women is believing this nonsense that we're going over. Believing that the woman is the head and she can be independent, being defiled, letting a woman rule over you. Watch this, read.
For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
Because I guarantee you, listen, Christ wasn't moving with that foolishness. You don't read nowhere in the Bible.
Nope.
Where Christ was ordaining women pastors and they were now generals over the Lord's army. They were now generals in the church of God. Read on.
These were redeemed from among men.
From where?
From among men.
From where?
From among men.
From among men. So stop it, black woman. Stop it. Watch this. Let's get some more. Because these same women, and I know this is a throwback, but ain't nothing changed throughout the years. Like I said, they learn it from home from their mothers, and then they go to church and they learn it from their pastors, and it instills that dumb black I can be independent delusion in them.
I can do what you do.
I can do what you, because it's heavy in the Christian church.
Become one with the person that you have slept with. And I was sitting there and I was asking the Lord, and I don't like it when God do this to me. And I'm sitting over there and I said to the Lord, I said, but why am I not married?
Hey, many of you black women probably go to the Lord, why am I married? I guarantee you, many of you black, but hey, but listen to her. This is how you know a strong delusion on our people. And many black women probably believe this and listen to this and was like, dang, that's a good point.
And he said to me, you've been married too many times. He said, every time you slept with somebody, you married them, and that person became your husband. He said, but what your problem is, you got married to all these men, but you never divorced any of them.
And the reason why I pulled this video, because this she said a lot of nonsense. This is a older video.
She's still the same way.
That's what I know, but I pulled this for a reason because they might think, oh, well, no, it ain't always been like that. No, this has always been what has been pushed on our community. Watch this though. Watch what she says at the end.
And y'all, I gotta teach this. I feel bad because he was ministering to me over there, and I said, but why am I not married? He said, you're not married because you're not single.
What?
You're not married because you're not single.
Christianity is.
I'm telling you, we learn.
What the hell is this?
That's black women learn feminism in the Christian church. Hey, you quoted it, Cap. Get Revelations 2, verse 20.
You're not married because you're
not single. So go be a whore. That's ultimately what she's saying. Go be a side piece. Go be single. Go live your best life. You only live once. Go do what you got. Go sleep from man to man to man, because you know they believe that if you're single, you can have casual sex, things of that nature. You're not married because you're not single. Does that make any sense? Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 20.
Let's go.
Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman, Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess.
And that's what you see, Jezebel. You see all these Jezebel pastors, and these Jezebel pastors got you black women thinking that you empowered and you can be independent. It says that Jezebel pastor, which calleth herself a prophetess, read,
to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication.
Because that's what that was right there. Seducing and causing our people to commit fornication. Because what is that train of thought going to be? You're not married because you're not single. So now guess what they're going to do? They're going to go get single, and then all you're going to hear is a song in the background, freaking cameo, single, single. That's all they're going to be doing now. And now they're in the club, try single life.
For life. Single for life is what it is.
A single side piece. That's what you're going to be, a single side piece.
But
what
25 to life
is that when this is how you become defiled with women, when you allow them to teach and seduce you, commit fornication. That's a spiritual fornication. That's how you become defiled with women, when let them teach you. Now, if that's speaking about man directly, so what you think it is when women are in a position of authority that they shouldn't be, and they are teaching? They are defiling the women as well. And that's what's going on in the black community. Black women going to church and getting defiled mentally, and it's coming out into the world being defiled by man, because you are being taught by Jezebels.
Yep. And they're producing.
I remember the years where the divorced women would always revert back to why they couldn't get a man is because they married to Jesus.
Hey, somebody in the comments just said it too. Hey, that's what they allude to. You ain't single. You gotta be married to God. I'm married to Jesus. Anybody? Hey, listen. PSA announcement. Anybody, any black woman you hear say, "Yeah, I'm married to Jesus. I'm married to God," just know she been ran through. She has been ran through. All right, here's some more.
You want to wait until you get results before you show what God is doing in your life. But I need you to be bold enough to.
This is those Jezebel pastors that you see. And guess what? It goes back to your point, Cap. Black women are empowered now by these dumb Jezebel black preachers.
Let somebody see you get suited up for battle. I don't know what the end is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to come out bleeding, but I want you to watch this, because he that began to work in me is about to deploy me to the front lines, and I'm going to swing my best shot, and I'm going to go.
He's about to deploy me to the front lines.
I want to ask though, what does she got on? Is this a dress or
she don't know.
A mess?
I guess she's talking about war, so a ninja suit. I don't know.
What is it? Does she got a dress on, or is it?
It wants to be a dress at the top, but then it turns into pants.
No, that's that Chinese house. The logo that you see on the Chinese food box with the house on it. That's what that is.
Oh wow!
This is crazy.
For it with my name on it, and I may get bruised and I may get scarred, but I'm gonna conquer again anyway.
And that's what you black women believe. I may get bruised, I may get scarred, but I'm gonna conquer again. I don't need a man. It don't matter what a man do to me, I can make it through. You've been deceived by Caesar Bo. Understand that. What comes with all that Christianity is they doctrines. They've taught you lies and deception in the Christian church, and you believe it. And you believe it.
That's bad, man.
Hey, so remember, the phone lines are open, 405-283-2244. Again, that's 405-283-2244. Now watch this. Let's get some clarity and some sense.
Not tell us that all of that, being my own person and I'm independent, would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation.
That's what our black women don't understand. That's what they don't realize about feminism, is that when you gave up the man, they didn't tell you that it came with celibacy, loneliness, and lesbianism. And you're going to have to take one of those and it's going to be worse.
They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man. We have some serious relationship problems that nobody has been able to address.
Hey, and that's a heavy point, because a lot of these women equate with making money and having a job with, if I can't have that and have a man. That ain't got nothing to do with it, because depending on the dynamic, some husbands may want their wives to work and to do women's work and to get a job, especially with today's society and how things are. A lot of households need two incomes coming in. But the problem is you've been duped and deceived into thinking that for you to have a job and to bring in some type of financial benefit to the household, you can't have a man. You can't be with a man. That's a delusion. That's feminism. So now you put your career over your family. You put your self-wants and needs over raising your children and and dealing with your husband according to the Bible. Tell you, you've been deceived by the image of the beast, by Babylon the Great in this system.
Yeah.
And what they don't realize is, with the dynamics, with the average man, if he's paying all the bills and he's capable of taking care of all the bills, and you work, all your extra provides that extra life for the both of you. If you smart enough to let him, or if he's not good with finances, y'all work together to build that nest, that lifestyle that y'all so want. It's just a small sacrifice for a small amount of time. And when I say small, that could be anywhere from 3 to 10 years that it takes y'all to build this life that y'all dream of. But at the end of it, if something happens to one of y'all, y'all got each other. And you won't be dependent on somebody to take care of you when things fall.
Hey, you know what's heavy, Cap?
What was you gonna say, Cap?
What's heavy is these women, they want a man that can pay all the bills, that can take care of the house, that they don't have to worry about the house and things of that nature, that's going to pay all their bills. They want that. The problem is they don't want the responsibilities that come with that.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the black woman in society. They want all those things. They want to be taken care of. They want to be they want to be provided for, things of that nature, but they don't want the responsibilities that come with it. And
of being a woman.
Of being a woman in that situation. Because understand this, if you have a man that's paying all the bills, that's taking care of you, guess what? He's going to require certain things from you that his house is taken care of.
Hey, I would say this: even if he don't pay all the bills, you still required to do that. Still required,
right? 100%.
Hey, cause you know how we didn't watch this. Go to Tobit.
Yep.
Cause we be saying these things and that's what they want. And like ain't no other situations outside of that. No, there is. Get that in the book of Tobit. What we want. Tobit chapter 2, and I want to read let's start at verse 9.
The book of Tobit, chapter 2 and verse 9. The same night also I returned from the burial and slept by the wall of my courtyard, being polluted, and my face was uncovered. And I knew not that there were sparrows in the wall, and my eyes being opened, the sparrows muted warm dung into my eyes, and a whiteness came in my eyes. And I went to the physicians, but they helped me not. Moreover, Acharias did nourish me until I went into Elmias, and my wife Anna did take woman works to do. And when she had sent them home to the owners, they paid her wages and gave her also besides a kid,
which is a goat. They gave her some food too, right? Read on.
And when it was in my house and began to cry, I said unto her, from whence is this kid? Is it not stolen? Render it to the owners, for it is not lawful to eat anything that is stolen.
So she, you know what she was about to do? She's about to cook.
Right.
She's about to cook. She took her woman's work and was about to cook. She didn't stop her womanly duties because the situation wasn't perfect or how it was. She kept doing it. Women, women got to understand that. You still got a role to play what God commanded you to do. You got to make sure you doing that role, no matter what situation is going on. You got to make sure you do that role so you right with God as his daughters. It got to be perfect. He got to be doing that. He got to do everything. I got to sit on my ass and all of that before I decide to be a woman of God. Nah, it ain't how it work, man.
Right, and that goes back to those responsibilities and versus your emotions. It don't matter how you feel. You have responsibilities according to God. Hey, I want to follow up on what you just said. Get Sirach 26, read verse 16.
The book of
Sirach. It's the same way that the man, if the woman ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing as a woman, he can't stop doing what he's supposed to be doing until you do right and be feminine. Be
I ain't paying this light bill.
I ain't paying no bill. I ain't going to work. I ain't doing nothing. Imagine a man doing that. You're going to be like, this dude right here.
It's crazy.
Who is this soft ass? He's on the DL. It don't work. So the same thing go for us. Same thing go for you.
Yep. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 15.
Let's go.
A shamefaced and faithful
Hold on.
woman.
Sirach 26 and 16. I'm sorry.
Verse 16. As the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven.
And we all know a sunrise. You sitting there, it's beautiful. It's marvelous to look upon. It's gorgeous to look at. Watch this, read.
So is the beauty of a good wife and the ordering of her house.
Guess what? A woman that understands her role and cooking, cleaning, ordering her house, that's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. And that's why the sisters that you see do that, guess what? They get married and they stay married. And that's what we just read in Tobit. She understood, okay, yeah, the dynamics change. Because think about it, what we just read in Tobit and here in Sirach. Today's modern woman, let that have been today's modern woman where here it is, Tobit's taking care of everything. He gets injured. Now you got to go to work. The modern woman would have left.
She would have divorced him.
Divorced him. No. But that ain't how God created you. She understood that, okay, all right, the dynamics have changed. I got to go work, but I still have to order my house. All right, I still got to go home, cook, clean, because that is my role, regardless of how I feel.
Yep.
Hey, you said you was looking for what that suit was. We found it.
Who did that?
It was it.
Damn! It was a clown suit. It's a clown suit. It was a clown
Y'all ain't
suit.
right, man.
It was a clown suit. It was a clown suit for a clown.
Hey, there you go.
Hey. Before we get off here though, we about to shut down. I got a public service announcement. I'm sorry, this video was funny as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack, but it is what it is. It's funny. Right here. Hey, y'all watch this.
If
this is a public service announcement.
Video and you thinking, what the hell is wrong with him? That's what we think when y'all go laying down half your scalp. This is my baby hair. This is my ethnic. Y'all don't be babies. Y'all be damn near 40 years old talking about some baby hairs.
Right.
So this is what I'm doing.
That ain't no damn baby hair.
Hey, I ain't say it. He said it. Oh man.
That ain't no baby hair.
You gotta listen to the beginning though.
42 and grown ass kids.
If you looking at this video and you thinking, what the hell is wrong with him?
If you looking at this video and you thinking like all of us, man, what is wrong with him? He look crazy.
That's what we think when y'all go laying down half your scalp. This is my
That's what we think when you go laying down half your scalp.
Half your scalp.
Hey, but all praises be to the Most High, guys. Man, another edition of Casting Down Imagination.
That's right.
All praises. Hey, we'll be back Thursday. Same time, same Bible.
Women gotta get their stuff together.
All praises.
Casting down imagination. Coming out their Bible, casting down imaginations. Let's know years eyes like coming out their Bible, casting down imagination.